Assassin's Creed Mirage used in the advertisement of the game that it would go back to the roots of Assassin's Creed. The game was originally meant to be a DLC expansion for AC Valhalla. Then Ubisoft changed its mind and gave this project to a newcomer for the Assassin's Creed games, Ubisoft Bordeaux. This studio has 420 employees. Ubisoft Montreal, on the other hand, has 4,000 plus employees, or just 4,000. Bordeaux literally has 1/10 the size of Montreal. Something employees compared to a gigantic studio in Montreal. So, what were they able to deliver? This video will contain spoilers for the end of Assassin's Creed Mirage. You have been warned. But before talking about AC Mirage, I first want to quickly say, comment, sub and like this video. Thanks. Now let's get on with the video. AC Mirage begins with Basim, a thief in Baghdad, with his oldest friend Nihal. Nihal likes to study ancient language of the Isu, and Basim wanted his whole life to be a hidden one. Assassins before they got their iconic name. Basim gets tasked from Dewis, a longtime friend of him, which works with the Hidden Ones to help them in their goals. Basim gets tasked to steal something for Dewis, and this item is given to Roshan, the first Hidden One we see in AC Mirage. Basim finds out that Roshan is going to the palace to steal another item that no one knows the contents of about. Basim goes with Nihal to steal this item, while even being said that he wasn't allowed to by everyone. When arriving to where the item is being held, he finds the Order of the Ancients, the Templars before they also got their iconic name. They are in a meeting with the Khalifa of Baghdad. If I said wrong, the text will be up. The Khalifa asks if he can see the item, and he is not allowed to. The meeting ends with the room is empty except for Basim and Nihal, who are listening to everything that was said. Basim and Nihal take the item, and it turns out to be an Isu artifact. When Basim touches this artifact, he sees a projection of something he can't make out of. Then the Khalifa comes to check in on the item and finds Basim. He attacks him in an act of desperation. Nihal comes to the rescue and stabs the Khalifa, killing him in the process. Basim and Nihal then ran out of the palace and went back home. When Basim wakes up and checks on Dewis and company, he finds them hanging on pikes, but Dewis is missing. Basim then meets with Roshan in his home, and with reluctance, after proving that he has what it takes to become an assassin, he is allowed to train to become one. The first thing Basim has to learn is to parkour. The parkour in Assassin's Creed Mirage is simple, you just press L3 and move. But what makes the parkour good is the city of Baghdad. It has many ledges, lifts, poles sticking out of the buildings that allows every part of the city to have great parkour on it. This allows for an easy entry into parkour and also an entertaining one. Most buildings in the city are not that high, so there are not many areas where the parkour has levels to it, but the amount of parkour is just incredible, and Ubisoft Bordeaux did an amazing job at it. Around the border of the districts of the city, there are walls where those areas are restricted. This makes to when you need to go to another bureau, you just can't move in a straight line to the location. You need to move and sometimes think on how to move from point A to B in a way that does not make your notoriety go up. Notoriety is back in AC. With every kill you make in public where people see you, your notoriety levels go up. Your notoriety will also go up if you are seen in a restricted area. Although illegal activities in front of guards, there are 4 levels to notoriety. The first level of notoriety is that people will be suspicious of you, and if you stand still in an open area with people, they will scream at the guards, and over time they will come and check up on the citizen that is screaming. The next level is that archers will be placed on rooftops. This unfortunately did not affect my game that much when I had 2 levels of notoriety. The next one is that, and the third level of notoriety is the last level, which will change the things in the game that you'll encounter. The thing that will happen when you reach the third level of notoriety is that you will be constantly hunted by a Shakiri. This is the strongest type of enemy you can encounter in an open world. They will hunt you until your notoriety level either goes down or it kills you. But you can defeat the Shakiri and your notoriety will also go down with that. Notoriety can go down in 3 ways: killing the Shakiri, as I have explained, but also bribing a Munadi. Your notoriety will go down completely with doing this action. The other one is to remove wanted posters. They are also back, and this will only remove 1 level of notoriety. If you want to minimize notoriety, you will need to use stealth to make sure that you aren't seen and that no one will make your notoriety go up. This time with stealth, you have eavesdropping back to the franchise. Same with social stealth, it is also back, and this time it is used in missions. For me, the most notable was in the auction mission and the first bureau mission. When entering a restricted area, enemies will notice you faster. The environment also has boxes that you can hide in for cover. You can use Basim's tools too, throwing knives, smoke bombs, noisemakers, traps, but I explained all of those in my Why is AC Popular video. The buildings also vary much from large buildings to small buildings in the open world. After the first black box mission, you get the Assassin's Focus ability. This allows you to clear out many enemies at once. It is noisy, so nearby enemies will hear you, but you can upgrade this to 5 enemies at once to assassinate. To activate Assassin's Focus, you will need to build up the focus ball. The focus ball fills up with stealth kills. You can also ignore every enemy and move in through patches of grass or make sure that you are not seen by anyone. Some missions also allow you to wear disguises, allowing for easy access to the buildings. Some buildings also have environmental items laying around. The one that I can think of on the top of my head is the red sandbag, which when hit makes smokes come out of it like it's a smoke bomb, only tied to a specific location. Assassin's Creed Mirage also gives you tokens that you can use to bribe people. There are different tokens for different people. Some chests also use tokens to access them. These tokens can be obtained through contracts or in chests. Chests can also give armor and weapons. The weapons that you can get are a dagger or a sword. The sword is used to attack people, and the dagger is only used for parries. If you do not want to parry, you can also press dodge. You can also use tools for combat. Some enemies have a red aura. This means they can't be parried. Only the yellow ones can be parried. This simple combat is done so that stealth is the main focus of the game. After the beginning hours of the game, when leaving Alamut and entering Baghdad, after the first black box mission, you can choose between 3 different bureaus, and each of them have a different branch of the order you need to assassinate. The only one memorable for me of being really good: auction house. You'll need to infiltrate an auction and find out which of the buyers is an order member. Then you need to get an audience with the order member, and then you can assassinate them. This was different and fun for them. The other one, which stood out for having a bad story beat, is the one with the rebels. Ali as a character is so dumb, like bro, he just needs to wait for Basim to do everything and he can get everything he wanted. In the end, Ali was so dumb, his best friend gets captured and died because of Ali. And this is just predictable, like when he was not on time, which meant that he was not able to come back, which means he is taken and held captured. When entering the last base with the rebels, Ali does not even kill the last person. They just attack outside and Basim does everything. And when a friend of Ali died, the reaction was just nothing. I don't even think he gave a tear for his friend. After doing the 3 bureaus, you get the last part of the game. And you need to figure out who the big bad order boss is. By the way, it's the wife of the Khalifa. This just came out of left field. She was never seen and was not memorable. I would have liked it more if it was Marika, because for the mission where you help her, she's just playing with her toys and that was just amazing. But yeah, no, memorable people as the villains almost have no personality except for Marika. After you assassinate the big bad order boss, she tells Basim that he is the chosen one and the hero who will be able to enter the temple in Alamut. Basim then gets warned by Roshan to never enter the temple, or she will kill him. When Basim can enter the temple, Roshan comes to kill him, quote unquote. You get into a fight, and when Basim beats Roshan, when you beat Roshan, Basim tells her, I don't honestly remember, but in the end, Basim fuses with Loki and the Jinni and Nihal, who are just, all 3 of those are just Loki. He was just torturing him just so he chose to fuse consciousness. Then the Hidden Ones regroup and Alamut, and Roshan leaves the Brotherhood and does not kill Basim. She's not even hunting him down, which just leaves a sour taste in my mouth, and all of that drama was just for nothing. Basim then also leaves the Brotherhood to do his own thing, and that's just it. No modern day after the beginning of the story with William Miles. In conclusion, for me, the most redeeming quality of Assassin's Creed Mirage is the gameplay of stealth. The parkour was aight, but lacking in the ways of AC2, which gave you actual risk in parkour if you failed to reach a ledge. The story was just kinda mid, and the beginning was great. The 3 bureau stuff got really repetitive after the first one. For me, the game is a 7 out of 10. I would completely recommend good AC fans to play this game if they like the more stealth aspects of AC. The gameplay and stealth with the black box mission really carried this game. Ubisoft Bordeaux were able to do something amazing with the game for the people they had on it. So great job to them. I hope they can make more games and in their own style, because a lot of the game came over from AC Valhalla. So good job Ubisoft Bordeaux. That's it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think of AC Mirage and what I should cover next. And with that, thanks for watching.